Hi, I'm Robert Noble, and I have something that I'm really pride, and it's so valuable to me. Not a Rolex watch, no, it's just this is just a Casio watch. It is this propelling pencil, and it says on it, first prize for the best speech, Dale Carnegie course. Now, I got on this course because I'd really suffered through my life, lack of confidence. I was selling at Harrods in the furniture department, wasn't doing very well, and I had an assistant during the sale who said, Robert, you're wired differently to everybody else, and you've got to have more confidence. And uh, there's an amazing Dale Carnegie course which I've been on, which will help you, will give you confidence, and it'll change your life. So I thought, well, yeah, this is what I need. Is I need a change of life, and so I went on this course, and 50 years later, I'm just going to write about it, and I've produced a book, and it's called "I'm Autistic, Get Me Out of Here." Now, this book tells my whole life story, and I've had such good feedback from it. It's been on TV, it's been on radio, in magazines, all about it, and the book is selling really well. And I really, want to share it on this video because what happened was that I went on this course, and we had to sort of give talks, various things, give talks, and I really found I really thrived by learning a lot about myself and about how I could achieve a lot more than I did. So within, after doing this course, within 6 months, I was became one of the top salesmen at Harrods in the furniture department, and this was amazing boost to my confidence. I would approach customers. In fact, so Roger, who was working with me, said, "Well, you must imagine you like acting, so imagine you're on stage and you're the main actor, and all the other customers they're your fellow actors, and interact with them." And so, having done the course, I sort of took this on board, and things have changed tremendously. Now, this book can be bought at most bookshops. It's on Amazon. Uh, the publisher, who's really sort of done this without making any money for himself, uh, he is a Kingdom publisher, so buy it from them if you can, uh, or just go to the local bookshop. Now, this book here is $7.99, and it's it'll help you. As you know, people have really said to me, uh, it's really changed my attitude, and I can really understand what's in the head of the autistic person, which was me. And this feedback has been tremendous. I got this um, wonderful forward by the Right Reverend Sandy Miller Bishop, and he says, "I'm autistic out of here. My Christian life on the autistic spectrum. It's a brave and illuminating insight into the real issue facing those with autism today. Robert's enthusiasm is infectious, and his experience and willingness to share are very touching. His advice would be a great encourage and source of support to many. I commend this book." So I've got a Christian faith, and I found that at 7 years of age through a Sunday school teacher called Miss Tucker. She was inspiring. She told me the stories of her life in China as a missionary. And when she told me the stories of Jesus, I could see them. I pictured them. I do visual thinking, and I could see these pictures come alive in my head. And I wanted to do something for mission work because I had this obsession with wanting to make a lot of money. And it started off with me collecting from people. Now, I was shy, and I never wouldn't say boo to a goose, and I found that this session I had would get me up to meet, confront people and say, look, you to give me some money every week for the missionaries. And they were so shocked to see this happen because I was so shy. And it was obviously there was something wrong with me. But there again, they wouldn't say no. And then for the next few 15 years, I used to raise money, did all sorts of things for the Methodist Missionary Society. And then I joined the local committee of Save the Children Fund, and I organised all sorts of things, auctions, I organised fairs, I organised events. The one particularly successful one was at the local pub where they had musicians there, and I was, I was able to raise money for Save the Children Fund. And then when I was in about 2000, 1000, no, it's 1997, I was invited to Kenya, and I saw how the street children were treated, and I wanted to do a lot more for them. And so, having seen them in such a desperate state, I decided I would spend the rest of my life raising money for street children, which I have done. And all the money from the book is going to help the street children. And also now, for the last year, I found out that autistic children in Kenya are often thrown out on the streets, or they're not, they're just locked away in their home for safety's sake. Uh, well, I found that I could do this, and it's been raising a lot of money for um, a particular school for uh, children with autism and special needs, and we've provided them with a washing machine um, just lately, and we do it, and also sponsoring children. Uh, I sponsor a boy called Lee Levis, and he is was at home locked away, and he couldn't afford to. His mother couldn't afford to send him to a special school, but we paid for him, and he's now sort of made so much progress, and there are other children after that who we've actually helped. So so all the money will go towards these two things: street children and autistic children. Now I'll show you the book again, and so please buy a copy. And I would certainly recommend, if anyone's in the same position as me and they want to gain confidence, inquire at the Dale Carnegie course. Even after 50 years, they're still running, they're still helping people improve their lives. And so, there again, thank you for listening to me.